S690 here, and we're playing Farming Simulator 17 on Sandy Bay on the RDAllen multiplayer server, and we're currently at the shop here. You may recall here a few days ago we had a John Deere S690 here on the server, and I hopped on and realized it was gone. It occurs to me we updated the mod here and never rebought it here on the server, so went ahead and fixed that. So hopefully we're going to do a little harvesting here with the John Deere. At least I'm pretty sure this is the harvester we had anyway. We're going to give this a try. No configurations for the wheels, by the way, on this combine. No, actually, configurations, period, for this combine. It does come with a couple of John Deere headers, which is actually kind of nice. Actual official-looking John Deere headers, as opposed to the 645 here, which is just a reskin case New Holland header. And then also we have a header trailer as well. I'm guessing this one's probably just reskinned. At least I would assume, anyway. John Deere colors. So anyway, we're going to head out to the field here, I believe. Let's see what's here. Field 13, I think, is canola or soybeans. So we'll see if we can get this combine up to that field here. Apparently, the first time we had this combine, we were able to get it up there, so hopefully we can continue to get it up to the field there. And I'm assuming this has a hitch on the back. Yes, it looks like it does. Although we found out with a smaller combine, it was probably actually easier to haul the header. Ooh, this actually, header is pretty big for this trailer, isn't it? To haul the header with an actual tractor or truck, as opposed to the combine. Okay, we'll detach that. Hopefully that'll stay on there. Yeah, I'm not sure we're going to be able to pull this with the combine or not. I'm a little concerned about the hitch here. We'll find out. Okay, I guess we're close there. That should work. And look out for the snake that's slithering around there. And at least on the main roads here, it's not too bad to get around. It's just the smaller roads, like the little single-lane roads. Yeah, this combine gets to be a little bit big for that. And not to mention, of course, trying to pull this header behind. Yeah, we'll just take up both lanes here. Why not? One of the things we commonly do on the server here is turn the traffic off. So we got the roads to ourselves. Otherwise, it usually results in interesting accidents. And anyway, just a reminder again, anybody that would like to join us on the multiplayer servers, information is in the description of the video below. Just a couple things to make note. Make sure you have your game up to date. Been having a couple people comment on that lately, saying that, the game's not showing up for them. Make sure you have the latest update installed for your game. If you have Steam, you shouldn't have to worry about it. Steam will automatically update. But for those of you with non-Steam versions, you need to manually install the update from the Farming Simulator website. And that's simply just farmingsimulator.com. And then up along the top there, there's an update button. You can click on that, and you can download the updates from there. And then as well, if you're using the download all links in the description, make sure you extract those. That seems to be another common point of confusion there. Make sure you extract those and put all of those mods in your mod folder. You don't need to extract the mods themselves. You just need to extract the download all link. So basically it takes all the mods, all the zipped mods, and puts them into one zip file. You just need to extract that. Okay, we're just about there, and yes, that looks like canola. I guess I should know that. I think that was an episode or two back we actually planted that field. Or maybe it was that might have been the field I did off screen, and we did the field next to it here on screen. I forget which one we did here again, but 13 and 14. Okay, I think what we'll do here, we'll just turn around on this field here. Assuming we can get this header through the little opening here anyway. Maybe not. We'll find out. And we can leave the header trailer out of our way here. Hey, look at that. We can actually get this one off the trailer. If those remember the New Holland there, we really... Ooh, this tight fit. Okay, just fits. We really struggled getting the header there for the New Holland combine off that trailer for some reason. Okay, let's unfold. Oh, I guess nothing on the header needs to be unfolded, does it? Fold the combine here. And by the way, for those of you that joined the server previously here, this mod has been updated. It is the updated version of the John Deere S690. And by updated, I should say we actually fixed it. Or more specifically, I believe Chris here fixed it. I don't recall right offhand again what was wrong with it. I think it was some space characters and stuff like that. You know, just minor stuff, silly stuff the mod authors don't fix. So we got that fixed up. So it should be an error-free mod. Which, like I mentioned before, we're trying to keep the mods as error-free as possible here on the multiplayer server. Obviously, you can't really fix all of them, but we can fix most of them. And like I said, between me, Chris, and Thomas here, been getting most of the mods fixed up here pretty good. And yeah, like I said, unfortunately, it's just a lot of little silly stuff it seems like the mod authors don't fix for some reason. You know, basic rules that the mod authors don't follow. Again, I don't know why, but yeah, just a little basic silly stuff the mod authors aren't doing that they should be doing. For example, like the space characters there, for anybody who knows anything, you know, as far as online stuff goes, you're really not supposed to use spaces for online stuff. So, you know, putting spaces in the names of files and folders and whatnot, kind of a big no-no. You know, if you got to do something like that, either all one word or hyphens or dashes or something. And yeah, same thing here with the Farming Simulator mods as well. No spaces or anything like that should be in the mod. And unfortunately, this is actually quite common to see that with mods. You know, for example, let's just say the mod author creates a folder for textures. Maybe he calls it the texture folder. You know, it shouldn't be texture space folder. That's no good. You should have it like texture hyphen folder, or just take out the space altogether. All one word, texture folder. And oh yeah, this is definitely a whole lot faster than harvesting with the old combine here. Okay, and we'll read some comments here in a moment. Dallas was asking, why don't you sell the silage off screen? Well, then people complain that I sell it off screen and they don't know where I got the money from. They figure I cheated in. So we got to sell some of it off screen, or on screen, just so you folks can see where we're getting the money from there. And, you know, plus, like I said, some people want to see the silage selling as well. Though in this case, you know, with Hobbs Farm, they're emptying that bunker. We did sell the majority of it off screen. We probably only sold, I'm guessing not even 10% of it on screen. We probably sold more than 90% of it off screen. Killer was saying, love your videos and liking the Hobbs Farm series. Dax was saying you need to spread the slurry from the biogas plant. Yes, that is definitely going to be a plan. Probably not this time around for planting, but next time, now that we have the slurry, we'll probably be looking into some large slurry equipment. Probably have to get some transport courses with horseplay and whatnot, just so we can get it up near the main farm. Be curious to see how far that actually goes as well. I didn't look and see how much we actually have for slurry at the biogas plant. At least I'm assuming we got slurry there anyway. I would think after selling all that silage, we should have a pretty full tank, I would think. Cody was asking, what are you supposed to hook behind that cultivator? Looks like it has an attachment point there. Talking about the Coon Cross cultivator there. And yes, it does have an attachment point on the back. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I haven't actually tested that to see if it actually is an attachment point or if it's just modeled in. At least back in Farming Simulator 15 anyway, it did have an attachment point. And typically you pull some sort of crumbler, rolling basket, something like that, behind your cultivator just to level out the ground, break up any clumps. You know, it seems like farmers go with all different styles and types, so whatever the farmer decides he wants to pull behind it. Like I said, just something to level out, smooth out the seed bed, break up any clumps is typically what is pulled behind a cultivator like that. Okay, we'll have to be looking for a truck here pretty quick, looks like. Jeremiah was saying, love that you're doing John Deere tractors. Magnus was saying, great videos, and is there any other American maps you can recommend? Well, I haven't tried it myself yet, but I see there's a Central Ohio map on American Eagle Modding. Looks halfway decent. Might have to maybe try that on the one of the multiplayer servers here next. And speaking of the multiplayer servers, by the way, like I've said before, we have 2 multiplayer servers. Currently, server 2 here is Sandy Bay, and server 1 is Swede Hemrun, or something like that. I'm probably not pronouncing that name right. But yes, we switched over server 1 here. I think that was about a week or so ago now. Different map on that server. And yes, it is quite quiet here on the servers here at the moment. In fact, I think I'm the only... I guess Chris is down AFK there in down below, but pretty much the only one here on TeamSpeak at the moment as well. I guess it's a little too early here in Saturday morning. Just from experience, probably give it to about 11 o'clock or so, then people will start showing up. Oh, and we are full. Okay, let's see if the GMC here is available. Yes, looks like it is. Okay. Also, I've had a lot of comments here from folks asking about this GMC. Unfortunately, I don't know where it came from. I see I think it was American Eagle Modding, either that American Style Modding website has a GMC dump truck on it. I don't know if it's the same one or not. This particular mod here was procured by Chris here on the multiplayer server, and I don't right offhand know where he got it from. And the capacity, unfortunately, on this truck's a little too much, but overall, very nice truck, and works really good here on Sandy Bay here, smaller map like this. That's a weird... Oh, you know what? That's a piece of a log, isn't it? I gotta say, that's a weird-looking tree there. Also, the truck goes quite fast as well, in case I haven't mentioned that. Okay, hopefully that's about good. Probably should have put the pipe out there first so I knew where to line up. Nuke was asking, when is the new DLC going to be coming out? I believe the release date I've heard is somewhere in April, so I don't have an exact date on that, but supposedly April sometime. And of course, we're talking about the Big Bud DLC. For those of you who have not heard about that one, it sounds like it's going to be a pretty promising mod there. 2 tractors and implements. So, of course, with it being a Big Bud tractor, I'm assuming they're going to be big implements. Not going to be pulling no, silly little 15-foot cultivator or nothing like that behind a Big Bud tractor. Even the biggest cultivator in the game here, which is that 12 meters? No, 15, almost 15 meters here is probably a little bit underkill for a Big Bud tractor. I forget right offhand if it's a 60 or 80-foot cultivator, I believe it is, they can actually pull behind Big Bud. Probably actually pull more than that, but I believe that is the size of the cultivator that I've seen demonstrated behind that tractor. Just the Belgian Gamer was saying, great video. Razor was saying, can you find all the gold nuggets on the map, please? We can make a video on that, I guess. Yep. I have found some already, as you obviously saw, and those are mostly just ones I've randomly ran across, traversing across the map there. And somebody was asking, how do you get the locations of the golden nuggets to show up like that? Once you find 10 golden nuggets, the location of the remaining golden nuggets should appear on the map. So you just need to be able to find 10 of them, and then you should be able to see the location of the remaining 90. And so far I've probably found, I'm guessing like 15 or so maybe. I haven't actually looked at the number. And I will have to say some of the golden nuggets there on Hobbs Farm are hidden quite well. Aaron's compost there, for example, it showed one on the map that was there. Probably took me maybe 5 minutes to find it. It was actually down inside a building, which is actually pretty cool. You can actually go all through a bunch of different buildings and doors on Aaron's compost. And like I said, it took me a while to find it there. Jussie was saying, really like this series. Talking about Hobbs Farm. Sean was saying you should put a cedar behind that cultivator. Again, talking about the Coon Cross cultivator. And yes, I suppose you could do that if you had one the exact size, which probably the in-game one is pretty close to it. Actually, this one right here would actually almost probably work. Definitely be a little bit weird pulling that cultivator in this cedar, though. Yes, there, 15 meters there, and roughly a 15-meter cultivator. Samuel's saying just plant part of field 11 in grass, maybe split it down the middle, have one side in grass, the other side in something else. That is what I'm thinking about doing there. We'll probably just have the one side, the half in grass, and then we'll do the rest there, just some other type of crop. At least hopefully that'll work anyway. I do want to use course play, but I don't know. Yeah, that might be a little bit interesting with course play maybe. John Trucker was saying try setting the turning radius in course play to about 15 meters or so instead of the 6-meter turning radius. Well, should hopefully help relieve some of the bugs on unloading combines in the field. And that, by the way, is what I had to do with the disc ripper as well. Or not actually the disc ripper, the ripper that we're pulling behind the John Deere 9560R there on Hobbs Farm. And to increase the turning circle of that. So you're doing the death spiral. Course plays death spiral. Amazing Rhino saying, great video. Jeffrey was saying, inside Aaron's compost is a scale. You're looking at the weight of your truck on that scale. Yes, I've noticed that as well now. I went actually back and looked at that, and yes, that is a scale there. Not sure why I didn't notice that before there. Peter saying, thanks for the bee house mention. Looking forward to see what happens when the bee houses, when they are installed. And yeah, basically for those who are not familiar with the bee houses, they really don't, or you really don't have to do much with them. You just put them down and they're done. Yeah, simply sit there and make money for you. I don't remember, out of curiosity, how much do they make? Let's see what's here. Bee houses. Just the one type here, they make $8 an hour. So, okay, not much. Whereas, yeah, the greenhouses here. And I do want to get into greenhouses. I suppose we could, yeah, I don't know about this map. This map's not really level, so I don't know if there's a good spot to do that on this map or not. But definitely want to get into that on Hobbs Farm. Get some bee houses and some greenhouses going as well. And of course, for that, we kind of need some manure for the greenhouses. So we'll probably have to get some cows there first. So cows first, or the bee houses first. Doesn't really matter, cows or bee houses. And then we'll probably get into some greenhouses. Mr. 740 was saying that loader work courses will always start at the first waypoint. So if you stop at midway, you have to drive it back to the start point behind the first point there. That is true, yes. Course by course is there for loader work. Actually, I think it's called shovel mode. Always need to start at the first waypoint. I also said I found that after emptying out the first third or so of the bunker, you increase the speed, making the loader go faster. It now has more time. The Farmer Bob was saying, can you upload the Peterbilt and give us a link? No, I will not ever do that. I don't share mods. the best I will do is give you a link to where you can download the mod from. The only exception I made for that is actually the S690. I do actually have a download link from that one. And the only reason I have that is because we have the fixed version of it. So rather than giving you guys, a download to OK, well, I don't know if you want to call it OK, kind of a mod that has some errors with it, I actually do provide a download link there to a download with a fixed version of the S690 that we have done. Not trying to discredit the main mod author there, just wanted to make sure you guys had a fixed version of that one. Yes, some mod authors get very uptight when you start sharing their mods. And that is, like I said, why I will not be doing that. Other than on the multiplayer server here, obviously. When it comes to the multiplayer server, obviously, yes, the mods are shared that are on here. Okay, and we are full again here, and that was group 0 there for the GMC truck. Anyway, folks, with that, I think we'll wrap up the video here. Just a reminder again, if you want to join us on the multiplayer server, everyone is welcome to do so as long as you play nicely. And information for joining can be found in the description of this video below. Download links for the mods for both servers. Just make sure you download the mods for whichever server you want to join, or you can download both as well. If you download server 1 mods, you should get most of the mods needed to join server 2 here, with the exception of probably the map. So if you want to join both servers, probably download server 1 mods, and then, like I said, just download the map. I believe that's the only, or probably the only difference between the 2 servers at this point, as far as I know. We try to keep the mods between both servers as close to being similar as possible. And then also information for the TeamSpeak server as well. And in order to get the password to join the Farming Simulator servers, you will need to get on TeamSpeak to get that password. You should get a little pop-up box when you join TeamSpeak telling you what the password is. Plus, we have download links for the mods in TeamSpeak as well. So anyway, again, like I said, folks, we'll wrap up the video here. If you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.